Alright, so to be honest, I would end this video since I kind of mess up talking, and I'm like, just, I don't know how to explain it, but screw it, I don't have time for it. Plus, I don't want to cause more storage problems on my phone. But yeah, as it says in the title, I'm going to talk about my thoughts on, I almost said Star Wars, I meant to say Spider-Man. Spider-Man No Way Home. And basically why I'm scared about it. But I have one important question that I don't know if it could be answered. So, of course, everyone is thinking Toby and Andrew are going to appear and team up with Tom. I got one question about that. When did that trend happen? And by trend, I mean, when did everyone start thinking about that? Was it with No Way Home? No, Far From Home, I mean. Was it when we got a trailer for Far From Home with Mysterio, Hulk tore a hole from the snap thing? Is that how it started? Because I'm like curious to know how this all got started. Of how everyone had been thinking we get a live action Spider-Verse with Tom teaming up with Toby and Andrew. I'm just curious to know about that. But back to topic. So of course we don't have a trailer, but there's some rumors. I don't know. There's people have been saying that we get a trailer tomorrow on Tom Holland's birthday, which probably would make sense because they released the Shang-Chi trailer in Simu Liu's birthday. I'm sorry if I pronounced that correct. If I pronounced that incorrectly, and Simu Liu's birthday, they released this Shang-Chi trailer on his birthday, and I guess it would make sense. And we technically got like 3 Marvel trailers today, and technically it's Monday, but no Marvel trailer, which I kind of figured. But we got like 3 Marvel trailers. We got Phase 4 movies, Venom Let There Be Carnage, even though it's not the MCU, it's still a Marvel trailer, and of course the Eternals. So yeah, I'm counting those 3. Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, I mean, this movie was actually okay. Fun fact: this movie was actually supposed to come out July 16th, 2021, but thanks to COVID, it got delayed to November 5th, 2021, then delayed again to December 17th, 2021. Well, it was 16th, but that was on a Thursday, so yeah, I said I figured December 17th, which then Sony had then confirmed December 17th. Well, of course, it's gonna come out early because movies come out very early on Thursdays. But yeah, so yeah, of course they started filming around October. Then they wrapped up filming around March 26th, 2021, and yeah. Now let me go. So yeah, of course I've watched 3C films on movie news, but well, especially for Spider-Man 3 news. Well, no longer Spider-Man 3 now. It's titled No Way Home. But yeah, I was surprised that Electro and Doc Ock were confirmed because that I went insane about that because Electro he died. Well, that actually doesn't matter. Scratch that. Actually, scratch that. Actually, Electro is not from Tom Holland's universe. He's actually from Andrew Garfield's universe. So yeah, that just still. What am I even? I should probably just get to the point of what I'm scared about. So with the Ralph Boner joke, I did watch 3C. I did watch 3C Films video about how One Division changes No Way Home since One Division and No Way Home are tied together with Doctor Strange. It's kind of like a 3-part trilogy thing going on, but here's what I'm scared about. Here's what I am really scared about. I took notes to talk about it, but I'm actually just gonna talk about it in my head. Since I don't have that with me, it's at home. But yeah, I'm just gonna get to that. So, what is it that I'm scared about? I'm scared to be disappointed. How could I be disappointed on the biggest Spider-Man movie of all time? That's just with all the rumors, confirmation, just everything going on. Just let me explain. After thinking about it, man, when I first heard about team up of Tom, Toby, and Andrew, I'm like, my 3 most favorite Spider-Man, because Toby Andrew Spider-Man was my childhood, and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. I liked him. I liked him a lot. He was my favorite Spider-Man. And then we got Tom Holland's Spider-Man, who then became my most favorite Spider-Man. And of course is our MCU Spider-Man. But yeah, I love all three Spider-Man, and my most favorite is Tom Holland. But I still love Toby and Andrew. They're my favorite Spider-Man. I love their movies. And thinking about it, that's just the best thing that could ever happen. Because what I wanted to see to happen in No Way Home is see Tom teaming up with Toby and Andrew. Just Tom Holland teaming up with Toby and Andrew in No Way Home. But after I've been thinking a lot of things. I was worried that they may not appear, and that's what scared me because I don't want to be disappointed with it. Because The Amazing Spider-Man 2 sadly was a disappointment, and I guess I almost didn't like that movie because of Gwen Stacy's death and probably because of the ending. But I still liked it. I still liked The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I guess same goes for Spider-Man 3. I can see why that was a mess. There's a few scenes I didn't like when I watched that as a kid, but I still liked it, mostly because of Venom. Actually, scratch that. Not only because of Venom, but it was mostly the black suit. I mostly liked the black suit. And I guess Spider-Man 3 was one of my most favorites out of the first two movies of Sam Raimi's trilogy. But now that I'm older, yeah, I've now changed my topic on that, and I could see why Spider-Man 3 was sort of a mess. And I'm surprised that Sam Raimi himself doesn't like Spider-Man 3 and that the studio had interfered with his work. That's just related to Warner Bros. Interfering with Justice League with Zack Snyder. That's just relatable. And I would love to see Spider-Man 4, and I would have loved to see The Amazing Spider-Man 3. I'm bummed out that those didn't happen, but with No Way Home, maybe No Way Home can make that happen. But what I was scared about was that after coming out of the theater, I've been like, they weren't in there. They weren't in there. And I don't want to be disappointed because Spider-Man's like my number one most favorite superhero, especially for Marvel. He's my number one favorite superhero for Marvel. For DC, it's Superman, and it's always has been. But still, I'm just scared to be disappointed. And because here's what I wanted. I wanted to see the three of them in the entire movie. But after watching videos saying they couldn't have them in the entire movie, and that they just may appear for the battle, but they may not have them for the entire movie. Blah blah blah. I'm having trouble explaining it. But what I was upset about is that I didn't want the one thing I didn't want to happen that I would have hated. I hated the idea of this. The one thing I didn't want to happen was to see Toby and Andrew as cameo roles, just only cameos, like for example the Stan Lee cameos in all Marvel movies. I don't want to see them as cameos. I wanted to see them in the entire movie, and by entire movie I mean the whole entire movie from beginning to start, not in a couple of seconds or just a couple of seconds like how Iron Man was in Homecoming for a couple of scenes, which I did not care. I did not care about. I did not care if we didn't get more Iron Man scenes in Homecoming. I was cool with it. But Tony and Andrew, no, screw that. I wanted to see them two in the entire movie. I wanted to see them in the entire movie. And if they were going to have to appear in the final battle, I guess I would have been 50-50 with that. 50% okay and 50% not okay with that. And by that, let me rephrase that actually. I would have been 50% okay with that and 50% not okay with that. But and then I just had to live with that for the rest of my life. But hey, at least I would have seen them in the movie. It's just, yeah, that's just what I'm scared of. I'm scared that I'm going to be disappointed in No Way Home, and that I'm going to be disappointed not to see Toby and Andrew not in the entire movie, just disappointed to see them as cameo roles, because screw cameo roles. I want to see them in the entire movie. So, yeah, I took some time to think about it. I had some thoughts, took time to think about it, and it just looks like it may not happen, and they may not appear in the entire movie, and maybe they might appear as cameo roles. I doubt that, but I'm just scared. I'm just scared to be disappointed, and I guess there's another thing I'm worried about. Since we all thought about that Quicksilver was from the Fox universe, and he was somehow Wanda creating a hex. In the process of her creating the hex, she got Quicksilver from the Fox universe into the MCU. We all thought that would have been Quicksilver, but as it turns out, This guy was a nobody. It was just a random person named Ralph Boner. Now they could do that with Toby and Andrew. Like Toby Maguire will actually appear in here, but as a random person. Same goes for Andrew. It's just, I guess that's another part I'm worried about. And I actually, now that I think about it, that's technically similar as a cameo role. There's probably like gonna be two different types. If Spider-Man is traveling through the universe, we see a glimpse of Toby and Andrew as a cameo role. That's option number one. Or option number two is seeing them as random citizens. I don't know, but basically that's just the same thing. Now that I think about it, it's technically the same thing with camera rolls, but still, I just don't want. I don't want that. I don't want that. Screw camera rolls. Screw camera rolls. But yeah, I'm just terrified. I'm scared to be disappointed, and I don't want to be. I don't want to be, but it might happen. It might happen. I was sadly disappointed to see not to see Toby Maguire in WandaVision, because I watched a TikTok video of Soups thinking that the Luke the Luke Skywalker cameo in WandaVision would have to be some just. I've already forgotten. I've already forgotten. And turns out it was White Vision. So yeah, we were trolled. We were technically trolled. So, but I still like the finale. I still like the finale for WandaVision. And to be honest, I did saw it coming. I figured we wouldn't see Toby appear in the in the finale. I figured that wouldn't happen because I had imagined that it would show post credit scenes of Toby and Andrew coming out of a portal, and they're somehow trapped in Tom's universe, and they've been in Tom Holland's universe for about a couple of months, and then they're gonna come out of the shadows when they find out Peter's identity has been revealed. That's what I thought of, but yeah, that didn't work. That didn't. But still, what I'm trying to say is that I'm scared to be disappointed, and I don't want to be disappointed. I really don't, because after hearing lots of things like Electro confirmed, Doc Ock confirmed, especially more details about Doc Ock and everything that's going on that I'm hearing about No Way Home, I'm now just terrified to be disappointed. But that may change, because I was starting to lose hope. But there's something. How do I say this? How do I say this? How do I say this? I'm having trouble how to say this. So, there's been a confirmation that doesn't sound right. Is that even a word? Still, what I'm trying to say is that there's been a report that there's going to be 6 Spider-Man villains in the MCU. Wait, that came out wrong. Let me rephrase that. There's going to be 6 Spider-Man villains that are from 2 different universes. 3 that are from one, and 3 from another one. What is that telling you? 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 I'll give you hints. 6 villains. Spider-Man villains, actually. 6 Spider-Man villains from 2 different universes. What can that be? Oh, let me actually play it to you. I'm gonna find it on TikTok. If you can't figure it out, actually comment below before I reveal the answer. Because if you can't figure it out before I reveal it to you, comment below. Just I'm being super weird right now, but yeah, I'm gonna go find it on TikTok. Holy crap! I'm just now noticing this. So look.
We could be getting the trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home tomorrow. Now, don't get your hopes up, because we don't have any real concrete information that it's dropping tomorrow, but it just makes so much sense. This is probably the most anticipated trailer of all time, and next week, Marvel's going to kick it into overdrive as Loki's premiering on Disney+, and the marketing for Black Widow is amping up. Did I also mention that tomorrow is Tom Holland's birthday? It just makes so much sense, but because this is the first trailer, don't expect to see Tobey and Andrew appear. But you guys should definitely click this button, and then follow me on Instagram and YouTube to get updated when the trailer drops. We could be getting the trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yeah, that, like I said earlier, if I did say it earlier, we could possibly get a trailer tomorrow. It may happen tomorrow. But yeah, that's not the video I was talking about. Where is it? Oh, yeah.
The main villains of Spider-Man No Way Home have just been revealed. So Collider is reporting that Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin will be the main villain of Spider-Man No Way Home, and he's gonna lead the Sinister Six, including Doc Ock, Electro, Sandman, Lizard, and Rhino. Other sources have been confirming this report, which means Green Goblin is back. Doc Ock is back. Electro is back. Lizard is back. Rhino is back. And Sandman is coming back too. And yet people are still doubting Toby and Andrew are going to be in this movie. But everyone's coming back. The main villains of Spider-Man No Way Home have just been revealed.
So yeah, I lost hope. But after hearing that on TikTok and multiple from other sources like 3C Films on YouTube, TikTok, everywhere, after hearing multiple sources, I don't know why I did that, but hope has risen back for me because isn't it obvious? Isn't that freaking obvious? The Spider-Verse is confirmed. We are actually getting a live-action Spider-Verse. What does that tell you? Did you not saw that video? Do I have to replay it for you? Because we get well, Green Goblin's back. Doc Ock's back. Sandman's back. Electro's back. Lizard is back. And the Rhino's back. Everyone's coming back. And here are my guesses for the Sinister Six. Because here are my guesses. So Mysterio, Scorpion, Kraven the Hunter, Doc Ock, Electro, and possibly either Vulture or Shocker or Hobgoblin. Because people are theorizing that Ned could become the Hobgoblin, which that could be a plot twist. That could be a major plot twist because Ned could possibly become Hobgoblin, and I'm actually terrified to see that. But that's not similar to the part where I'm terrified to be disappointed with No Way Home. But I'll be upset if Ned dies in No Way Home, especially for Happy. He wants to Soups wants to have Happy die, not because he hates him, but because it'll show how actually I'm gonna find that video to explain it to you. All right, I think I found it. I found it.
This person needs to die in Spider-Man 3. So before you guys go crazy on me in the comments, I think this character needs to die in Spider-Man No Way Home. So like that we can see Peter suffer real consequences and mature into becoming a better hero. I love him, but it's time for Happy to go. Spider-Man does not need a butler assisting him on missions, and I really don't like the idea of him being without May. Having Happy die would really shake Peter to his core because Happy has essentially been Peter's guardian since Spider-Man Homecoming. After Far From Home, the entire world knows Peter's secret identity, so there has to be some consequences. And I think having Happy die would go a long way to helping Peter become a better Spider-Man. This person needs to die.
I hate the idea of that. I honestly hate the idea of that, but I hate to admit he's right. He's right. So maybe I want to see Happy die, but it may happen. So yeah, I may have to face it. Let's face it, I may have to face it. I'm gonna witness the worst scene. Possibly two. One, Ned. I doubt Ned could die, but I have a strong feeling he could actually become the Hobgoblin. But still, I hate to agree with Soups. He is right. He's got a point about that. And also, I found another video while I was scrolling. It was hang on. It was a prediction, something. Did I pass all the way? No, wait. Hold on a dang minute. It should prediction. He says, there it is. Oh, 1.5 million views.
Spider-Man No Way Home.
I interrupted that, but yeah, I got 1.5 million views, but that doesn't matter. Yeah.
Here's what I think will happen in Spider-Man No Way Home. I think the movie will take place a few months after Far From Home, and we're going to see the city of New York be divided, where some people believe Mysterio, whereas other people still support Spidey. We're going to see Matt Murdock return, and he's going to be Peter's lawyer at the beginning of the movie. But something happens, and Peter, MJ, and Ned go to the only other hero they know lives in New York, Doctor Strange, and that's where he warns Peter that something is wrong. The multiverse is in madness, and different portals are opening up, transferring different villains into the main MCU. That's when we see a version of the Sinister Six form, and Spidey tries to take them on. But Happy shows up in a Quinjet to help Spidey, but he ends up dying. Doctor Strange finds out that the reason this is all happening is because of Wanda, so he goes to chase her and leaves Peter. Peter then tries to take on the Sinister Six again, but he's still not enough. Which is why a portal opens and Toby and Andrew join the party. This then becomes a reality. Here's what I think will happen.
I love the idea of that. I love the idea of that. I even wrote notes of what I wanted to happen in the movie, and I love the idea. I love the idea. I like the idea of that. I like the idea of that. But yeah, and then hang on, I'll actually play a few more. I'll actually play a few more. Where is it? Villains revealed and this.
This is the true meaning behind the title Spider-Man No Way Home. So ever since the title was revealed, we've all been guessing why this movie is called Spider-Man No Way Home, and now we know why. According to Collider, the reason this movie is called Spider-Man No Way Home is because 6 of the most iconic Spider-Man villains find their way into Peter Parker's universe, and they are the ones who have no way of getting home. So we're going to see a multiversal Sinister Six get stuck in the main universe and join forces to take out Peter Parker, and that's why this movie is called Spider-Man No Way Home. This is the true meaning behind...
Now, okay, so yeah, of course, when the title was revealed, I liked the title. I liked how it was titled No Way Home, because I had thought, this is what I thought in my head. I thought No Way Home had meant that Peter had no way of getting back home since he's now on the run, since his identity is revealed. He's now exposed to the entire world, and now the entire world knows knows Spider-Man's identity, knows Peter's identity, and yeah, and then bad guys are gonna come after him. That's what I thought, but watching that, now that I think about it, it actually does make sense, because the villains have no way of getting back home. They have no way of getting back home, and hang on, there should be another one. There should be another one here.
Tom Holland's Spider-Man is going to face off against these Spider-Man villains. So Peter Parker's already going to have a lot to deal with in Spider-Man No Way Home, but Sony already has a plan to have him face off against the other Spider-Man villains, such as Tom Hardy's Venom. Sony's president said in an interview that there actually is a plan, and I think when No Way Home comes out, more will be revealed. We know Spider-Man No Way Home is going to deal with the multiverse, and this is going to set up Peter Parker to face off against these villains: Venom, Morbius, and Kraven the Hunter, who's going to be played by Aaron Taylor Johnson. It's nice to see that Sony has a long-term plan for the future of Spider-Man.
But yeah, hearing all that gave me positive hope that not only the Spider-Verse / multiverse is confirmed, the Sinister Six is confirmed, and Toby and Andrew are obviously gonna come in the movie. They're gonna appear in the movie is what I mean to say. They're obviously gonna appear in the movie, because it's obvious. We got 3 villains from Tobey Maguire's universe and 3 villains from Andrew Garfield's universe. Now, now that I think about it, it may be true. It may look so after finding out what were the 6 villains. I took some time to think. No, I cannot talk. Okay. So let me rephrase. So I am like, after when Mysterio died, I'm like, there's no way he's dead. This is BS. I'm not buying it. But after hearing about that, about who were the 6 villains, now that I think about it, maybe Mysterio is dead. Maybe he is. But I'm not gonna fully. I'm this close to believing Mysterio's fully dead. But he's gonna appear. But if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Because I'm just waiting to be right. Because I am not gonna be fooled. I was almost fooled to believe that Mysterio was good. Because after seeing him fight that water monster in the first trailer, Far From Home, I'm like, wait, what? He's a good guy? Nah, this is BS. I ain't buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Mm-mm. And I was almost convinced in the second trailer that he was from another dimension, but of course, Mysterio's sort of a phony. He's a phony. I was almost convinced, but I still didn't believe. And I was right. Same goes for Agatha, because in the first trailer, I knew something wasn't right with her. But I was kind of wrong with you as agent. I should have rethought that through. But he'll become a villain soon, eventually. But yeah, just oh my god, I've already lost thoughts. But still, Toby and Andrew are obviously coming in the movie. They're gonna appear in the movie because we got 6 villains confirmed. 6 freaking villains. And here's another thing I wanted to happen, because we were actually this close to getting a Sinister Six in the Spider-Man movie, which would have been the Amazing Spider-Man 3, actually. But that got canceled, and I would have loved to see this Sinister Six, because Fun story that had happened a couple of days ago. While I was playing the PS4 Spider-Man, I had witnessed the Sinister Six assemble, and oh my god, was that awesome! Even though Spider-Man got his butt kicked by not only Mister Negative, Rhino, Vulture, Scorpion, Electro, and wait a minute, did I already said all their names? Mister Negative, Rhino, Electro, Scorpion, Vulture, and Doc Ock. Yeah, I think I said all their names. But even though he got his bucket by Sinister Six, witnessing that on the screen, playing it and witnessing it, that was awesome. I could have just watched that scene happen on a YouTube video, but playing and witnessing it on the TV was more fun. There's sort of a difference. So I kind of had witnessed that on a YouTube video years ago, like between 2018 and 2019, but seeing that in person with the controller on the TV in front of my face, way too close to the TV, it was awesome. It was way more awesome, and I enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. That was probably my most favorite part I had enjoyed while playing the Spider-Man PS4. And speaking of which, speaking about Spider-Man, I did just finish the PS4 Spider-Man. So, yeah, do stay tuned for my review on both Spider-Man games, the Spider-Man and the Miles Morales one. But still, back to No Way Home. Hearing about that, I feel positive. I feel positive. I know for a fact Toby and Andrew are going to appear, and sure, they may as well come around the final battle, but all I want is to see Toby and Andrew on the big screen. All I want is to see them team up with Tom. And if they're not in the entire movie, fine. I'll be upset about it, but at least just have them appear, but not as criminals. I'll be upset if they're not in the entire movie, but at least if they appear in the final battle, at least I'll be happy to see them. Just not how I wanted to see them, but at least it'll have to do. It'll have to do. But still, I'm even more hyped. Not only I'm more hyped for Spider-Verse / Multiverse confirmed, and Toby and Andrew they're definitely gonna come in the movie. They definitely are going to appear in the movie. There's another part I'm excited about: the Sinister Six. The Sinister Six is now coming to the MCU, and it's not going to be MCU villains. It's actually going to be random villains from Marvel movies. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. It's just freaking amazing. I just cannot wait. I cannot wait. I am so excited. I'm more excited. I'm so excited. I just go nuts. I can just go nuts. I can literally just go nuts. I could go nuts, but I can't because I want to go full nuts because that came out wrong. Full nuts. Oh, jeez. Is that right? Does that come out right? I don't know what. I just don't want to go full crazy mode, but oh man, I'm just more excited, and that just gives me more positive. That just gives me positive hope. But yeah, hearing that from Chris, 3C Films, and just basically hearing everything about this from the internet, along with Chris from 3C Films and Soups, I'm just so happy to hear about it, and this gives me positive, especially for Soups, since I really love how he's addicted to superheroes, and I've also mentioned him a couple of times on the channel, and I even made a drawing for him. If I actually no, but possibly at home, unless it's in the garage. I don't know. I can't remember at the moment. My brain's just all over the place. But I made a drawing and I sent it to him on Snapchat since I saw his Instagram stories or TikTok or something. Either one of those social media apps. He got Snapchat, and I figured I just send him a picture of my drawing of him as Superman, but in soup style. He's technically wearing a Superman suit, but it's in soup style. I'm calling it a soup style, and he said he loved it, and I was happy to hear about that. Not gonna lie, but yeah, I'm just I'm just happy, and I cannot wait. And I cannot wait anymore. But I swear to God, Sony, if you delay No Way Home, I'm gonna be freaking pissed, and I will actually threaten you. I will actually threaten you. Okay, I'm kidding. I won't actually threaten you. That is as stupid as idea. I won't actually threaten you. Don't. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh God. Like I said, I would have preferred to have this video end. So Sony, if you're watching this, I'm not being serious. I'm not being serious. I'm not actually gonna threaten you if you delay it. I'm not actually gonna threaten you. I'm already pissed that you delayed Venom 2, and because it's almost June. Actually, tomorrow's gonna be June, and I could have watched Venom 2, but no. But still, I'm already pissed that you had delayed Venom. But you hate to admit, you might have done me a favor because I figured my dad wouldn't allow me to wear a costume in the theater. So, because it's gonna be out in September, and I'm gonna be at home in September, and I'm gonna wear my costume in September while I'm singing with the boys. But still, I'm not being serious. I'm not being serious. Forget that I actually said that. But still, Sony, if you do delay No Way Home, you're gonna piss me off. I'm gonna be upset because I can already wait. Now that's 2021. I can wait a little longer, but I cannot wait any more longer if it's delayed to 2022 or worse, a year away. I just can't. So please, I swear to God, please do not delay the movie. I can't. I really can't. I really can't. I can't. I can't. I really can't. I can't. Please. What's up? Just because again, I'm already pissed you had delayed Venom 2. I'm already pissed you had delayed that movie to September. And I'm also pissed that you delayed Morbius, because my mom was so looking forward to see that movie. She now has to wait till January 28th, 2022. You actually delayed it twice in 1 month in January 2021. You delayed it all the way to October 8th, 2021. And I saw on Instagram, I saw on Soup's Instagram stories, he posted it on Twitter, and he was like, frick. And yeah, I sort of said an F-bomb, but it's not the F-bomb. But still. And then you delayed it a year away. You technically delayed it January 2021, and no way. Actually, hang on. Hang on. I want to double check on something. Hang on. No, 28th. It should. Yeah, because yeah. Because New Year's Day was on a Friday, so actually I'm gonna double check. I'm sorry. My brain's not working at the moment. Yeah, 21's on a Thursday, and 21 will be on a Friday in 2022. So yeah, hearing the announcement that Morbius is delayed to January 21, 2022. Hearing about that on January 21, 2021, which was on a Thursday in January 2021. You technically delayed Morbius a year away and then delayed it 1 week. But yeah, in case you don't know, just to market calendars, just in case, because I'm gonna tell you 3 things. Actually 4 things. So yeah, just be sure to mark your calendars, because I'm gonna let you know the release dates in case if you didn't know or weren't paying attention or listening. So yeah, Venom: Let There Be Carnage is coming out September 24th, 2021, and then Spider-Man: No Way Home is coming out December 17th, 2021, and then Morbius is coming out January 28th, 2022, and then Kraven the Hunter movie, which I'm looking forward to see, and also heard the recent news that Quicksilver, the actor who plays Quicksilver, Aaron Taylor Johnson, is cast as Kraven, which I'm surprised. I mean, I was mostly looking. I actually was hoping to be Jason Momoa. Did I say Momoa? I can't pronounce his last name right, but still. Kraven the Hunter, Friday the 13th of January 2023. January 13th, 2023. But yeah, market calendars, everyone. Market calendars, Spider-Man fans, I meant to say. But still. Okay, alright, back to the top. So yeah. I will be up. I just can't wait. I cannot. I just can't. And I'm actually gonna try wear a Spider-Man costume, because I tried wearing a Spider-Man costume. I asked my dad to order one, the Far From Home one. I'm already keep saying No Way Home. I'm too used to it. I'm used to it. Instead of calling it Spider-Man 3. Finally. But still, I meant to say Far From. I asked him to order a Far From Home suit so I could wear it to the theater, but he wouldn't allow it. So he instead bought a shirt for me. And I think I still have it. I don't know, but I'll have to see. But I'm going to try, because he allowed me to wear my Kylo Ren costume when I went to see The Rise of Skywalker. So I'm going to ask him again. I'm going to ask him to allow me. Dan, if you're watching this, you're definitely going to be watching this, because either you're going to watch this randomly on a random day, random time. Either I'm here or back home, or That's probably going to be a few ways you might see this video. Either you're going to see this on a random time or a random day, whether I'm here or at home, or I'm going to end up showing you this video, and then once I pause, I pause the video and tell you, please allow me, please allow me to wear a costume. You allowed me to wear Kylo Ren when we went to see The Rise of Skywalker. Please allow me to wear a costume, the Spider-Man costume from No Way Home. I will say that when I pause the video. I will say that, like right now. Boom, boom. Then I just unpause it. So yeah, let's go. Because I'm gonna beg my dad to allow me to wear a costume to see No Way Home. And I'm actually gonna try to see it in theaters early, because if I remember correctly, I saw The Rise of Skywalker early, December 19th, 2019. I almost said 2020 or 2021. But still. And I'm gonna be wearing my Venom costume when I see Let There Be Carnage. But still. But yeah, I can't wait any longer. And yeah, the only reason I'm making this video is not only to talk my thoughts about it. That's reason number one. Reason number two is so I could just talk about it before I lose all my thoughts when I see the trailer. Because I wanted to make this video before the No Way Home trailer comes out on around anytime, any day. And reason number three, I'm making this video today because, like Soup says. Hang on. Let me just.
We could be getting the trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home tomorrow. Now,
that's the reason why. Because here's how it would work. If I saw the trailer, I'd lose all my thoughts because I was supposed to. Because this is technically similar to me making my reviews for WandaVision episodes. Because I wanted to talk about my thoughts of No Way Home before the trailer comes out. You get what I mean? Let me know if you get what I mean, because I really have trouble explaining stuff. But yeah, I honestly cannot wait to see No Way Home. I'm getting more excited because, like I said, Spider-Verse / Multiverse confirmed. Tobey Maguire and Sinister Six. Sinister freaking Six. Heck, you might as well add up extra villains. And also, I'm wondering if we could see Scorpion, because they technically set that up. And in the Homecoming teaser, post-credit scene, that post-credit scene technically just teased a Sinister Six setup thing going on. And that technically set up Scorpion, that technically just set that up. And if it doesn't appear in the movie, then at least have him appear in a Miles Morales MCU movie. Yes. Miles Morales is in the MCU. He's just he has not been seen, but his uncle has been seen in Homecoming. Because they better have some answers question in No Way Home. And there's two post-credit scenes I'm expecting to see in No Way Home. One, something to do with Multiverse of Madness. And two, the next Spider-Man movie will be Spider-Man Miles Morales. Yes! Marvel Studios Spider-Man Miles Morales. With either John Watts, the director, or another director, which I'm fine with. Because I would like to see an MCU Miles Morales. Because after playing the Miles Morales game, I'm loving Miles Morales even more. He's now another added favorite kid. I cannot talk correctly, but yeah, he's another favorite character of mine. And the best part about Miles Morales, he's Spider-Man. He's Spider-Man. He's Spider-Man. He's freaking Spider-Man. Oh man, I guess you could say I love Miles Morales so much. He's just one of my favorite characters, along with Spider-Man. It's so hard to explain, but there better be a Miles Morales MCU movie coming soon after No Way Home, because there better be. I expect to see Miles Morales seen, because Feast is apparently seen in some. Well, I've been watching lots of 3C Films videos about Spider-Man No Way Home, and Feast. Miles works at Feast in the PS4 Spider-Man. I mean, we gotta at least get Miles Morales shown, because I'm waiting. I guess that's another thing I'm expecting in No Way Home. Miles Morales. I want to see Miles Morales. Who's gonna play Miles Morales? When do we get Spider-Man Miles Morales movie? An MCU one. Just not like a non-MCU movie, like how Venom is a non-MCU movie. I want an MCU Spider-Man, and I want to have the same logo, but with added Miles Morales. I guess you can say I'm now desperate for a Miles Morales movie from the MCU, for the MCU, if you get what I mean. But yeah, Is there any more thoughts I'd like to talk about? Oh yeah, Green Goblin. He's technically the main villain. And I'm actually cool with that. 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 There's that all. That all. Oh my god. Still just I don't know, I'm just so excited. I'm actually so excited. Just alright, I should probably end this video because this webcam website only records 45 minutes and yeah, this is a very long video. I'm very sorry to make this video very long for you guys, but I should probably wrap this up because I think I've now wrapped up all my thoughts. And like I said, the reason I'm making this video was because I wanted to let all my thoughts out before the trailer comes out. Because then once the trailer comes out, I'll then lose all my thoughts and then have different thoughts. Like for example, I had some theories, but then they all got thrown out the window after seeing the trailer. I'm like, huh, everything I had thought is wrong. Basically, something like that. But yeah. And if you have stayed throughout the entire video and are still watching this, thank you. Because that means a lot. Because I really didn't mean to make this video super long, but yeah, I'm sorry. I wasn't planning to make a 40-minute video. I'm very sorry to make this video long, but if you're still watching, then thank you, because that actually means a lot. And that just means you were staying and watching this entire video. But if you're asleep, that's fine, because you could just rewatch it again, but just fast forward to whatever clip you. And I should probably wrap this up. But yeah, if you're still watching this, again, thank you so much for watching. And comment below your thoughts and theories for Spider-Man: No Way Home, and what do you want to happen? What do you want to see? And are you looking? Do you want the MCU, Marvel Studios, to make an MCU Miles Morales? Because I 100% do want a Miles Morales movie. I mean, we technically do have one, but it's a non-MCU movie, which is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and we're technically getting a sequel to that in October 7th, 2022. Mark your calendars. October 7th, 2022 is that's when it's coming out. Spider-Verse 2. Into the Spider-Verse 2, I mean. But yeah, again, post comments down below. Do give this video a big thumbs up. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. And if you're new, I did not say anything. Like I said, I would have had this video edited, but I'm just using a website to record. But yeah, let me restart that. So if you're new, consider subscribing and tap the notification bell to never miss a video for my trailer reaction for Spider-Man: No Way Home and my Spider-Man costume. Because I mean, I've already did this 3 times with my Venom. I did it twice for a Venom trailer tomorrow, but that was BS. First one was you all thought it was an April Fool's thing, and the second one was Super Bowl, but that was a waste of time, me being at the Super Bowl. But I did saw some cool stuff there, and that cool stuff was mostly trailers. And the third time was a video of Link's No Way Home trailer, which got me to 1K subs. That video got so many people to subscribe to me. I ended up getting 1K subs on April 27th, 2021. I did that 3 times. Now, technically 3 fake BS that there'll be a trailer coming out. And I don't mean to post fake videos because I think they look real, and then I post them to see if you guys, I ask you guys if they're real, but they turn out to be BS. So again, basically what I'm trying to say, don't get your hopes up if we don't get a No Way Home trailer tomorrow. But if we don't get a No Way Home trailer tomorrow, I will post a video of me being pissed off. But in case we do, be sure to have subscribed and have ring the bell, because I will be reacting it in my No Way Home, not No Way Home, Far From Home costume, since I reacted it to the Venom trailer in my Venom costume. I made that promise. I can do it again with my promise on reacting to No Way Home in my Spider-Man Far From Home costume. But yeah, again, all right, I should wrap up because I got like 2 minutes before this thing ends. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, post your comments down below and give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and share it with a friend if you laughed, because I'm apparently funny. Okay, I should probably end it here. And again, I did it again. What the heck? All right, again. All right, let me try that again. Again, consider subscribing if you're new. I messed it up. I would have preferred to have this video out. Oh my god. All right, I'm actually gonna wrap this up. Again, do like this video. I messed it. I'm messing this up. All right, let me restart. Do give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and share it with a friend if you thought this video was funny. And again, post your comments down below, and consider subscribing if you're new, and don't forget to ring the bell so you don't miss my trailer reaction for No Way Home. But as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.